Call of Duty Mobile, a game that includes a little bit of everything from every single COD title, whether that's maps, weapons, characters, or skins. COD Mobile has it all. But with the vast amount of content this game gets, there's always a few things that get left out and ultimately becomes forgotten. And one of those things is the 48 Dredge. The light machine gun from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 seemed to be making its way over to COD Mobile, as the weapon was leaked multiple times inside of the game files, the earliest dating all the way back in September of 2019. Some of the skins that the 48 Dredge was supposed to have early on was the color spectrum and the lava skin. However, it's been over 2 years since the original leak of the 48 Dredge, and it has yet to be released inside a COD Mobile. And during that time frame, we've seen not one, not two, but 3 different LMGs added into the game. Possibly the 48 Dredge might have been completely forgotten, or maybe COD Mobile is waiting for the right time to release the 48 Dredge into the game. We may never know. Another item that has been completely abandoned inside of COD Mobile is the Overkill Perk. This perk appeared inside of a test server back in May of 2020. What this perk did was essentially allowed you to use 2 primary weapons in one loadout. The perk would make another appearance 7 months later inside of another test server before eventually disappearing in the dark. The response that we would be given from COD Mobile themselves about the disappearance of the Overkill Perk is that the perk wasn't ready to be in the game. Especially after the introduction of the gunsmith, the weapon balance would have to be damn near perfect before the perk gets released, which makes sense since the perk itself would be pretty OP and would more than likely break the game entirely. However, it's been almost a year now and we still haven't heard any information about Overkill being added in COD Mobile. Possibly there might still be plans for the perk to be added at a later date, but for now, it won't be happening anytime soon. When Zombies was first officially introduced inside of COD Mobile, there was a total of 3 wonder weapons available for purchase in the game: the ICR, HD40, and the KRM. However, there was plans for a 4th wonder weapon to be added in a future update, and that was no other than the Monkey Bomb. This has always been a very well-known item inside of the COD Zombies franchise, so it was no surprise that COD Mobile wanted to bring it over to their own game. However, it never did. As many of you already know the story, the original zombie mode inside of COD Mobile ended up being removed after not reaching the level of quality that we desired. And because of that, the Monkey Bomb never had a chance to make it into the game. And considering that there's no plans on bringing the original zombie mode back anytime soon, it probably never will. This was a feature that was introduced inside of a test server back in May of 2020. Basically, what the CP Vault did, every single time you completed a match, you would be given COD points that would transfer into your own personal vault. There was a limit of COD points that you could have inside of the vault before eventually given the option to pay with real money. Once you paid with real money, the vault would open and you would secure all the COD points inside. The CP Vault was probably no more than just a way to get more people to actually spend money on the game, but for whatever reason, it was never added. Maybe COD Mobile just didn't like the idea and preferred to stick with the traditional method of buying COD points from the shop instead. There was a time in which completionist camos did not exist in COD Mobile, and while completionist camos were traditionally earned by grinding and completing a vast amount of challenges, Call of Duty Mobile decided it was a good idea to lock gold camo skins behind a paywall. And let me tell you right now, it was not a good idea. Originally, there was supposed to be a lucky draw that contained the AK-47 and the MSMC gold camo skins. But once people found out about this, there was an outrage within the community. It got so bad to the point in which COD Mobile decided to cancel the lucky draw entirely. Fast forward 5 months later, completionist camos would be added to the game, allowing players to grind for gold camo like the traditional Call of Duty way. However, the gold camo we ended up getting still looks pretty different in comparison to the original gold skins. But given the circumstances and the controversy that happened, it's safe to say that the original gold skins will more than likely never be added into the game. One of the earliest skins that the Locus was supposed to have inside of COD Mobile was no other than the Dark Matter Camo skin. This skin was available to use within a closed test server back in November of 2019. It was expected that the Locus, along with the Dark Matter skin, would be released inside of Season 3. The Locus would make its way to the game the following season, but not with the Dark Matter skin, but rather the Cosmos skin instead. Within the following weeks, Dark Matter would be released on two different weapons, the Razorback and the ICR. However, the Dark Matter Locus was nowhere to be seen. To this day, Dark Matter has yet to be released on any other weapon. The reasons for its disappearance remains unknown. Regardless, the Dark Matter Locus remains nowhere to be seen, much like everything else on this list. Maybe one day we'll get to see some of these items inside a COD Mobile, or maybe they'll be forgotten forever.